What's going on, my UpJamrock fans? Welcome to another exciting video. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Junior Sterling, and UpJamrock is a channel that brings you positive and informative information from Jamaica. So please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. So today I have a very exciting topic to talk about. Today I'm going to talk about how you can invest in Jamaica stock market. Yes, how you can invest in the Jamaica stock market. So, but before I jump into the details, let me show you this next slide. So this slide basically shows the performance of some of the major indexes between 2014 up to 2019. And the black line basically shows the Jamaican stock market performance throughout this period of time. And as you can clearly see, the Jamaican Stock Exchange or the Jamaican stock market has outperformed some of the major indexes such as the S&P 500 and the Pt1. So according to the chart, pretty much you could have earned upward of 300% on your money if you had invested in the Jamaican stock market during this period of time. That's major. I think the Jamaican stock market has a lot of opportunities. The fact that it's still young, and I think the population on a whole, our people on a whole, are just getting involved. So stocks are still cheap, I think undervalued. So I think it's a good time for Jamaicans locally and Jamaicans abroad to get in and invest. So before you can invest in the Jamaican stock market, you're gonna need to sign up with one of these brokers. Currently these are all the listed brokers according to the Jamaican Stock Exchange website. Some of the major brokers that are like Beretta Investment, JMB, Jane Fund Manager Limited, Mayberry Investment, NCB Capital, Market Limited, Proven Wealth, Sagicor Investment, Scotia Investment, Jamaica Limited, and Victoria Mutual Wealth Management Limited. However, I'm gonna go over one of these brokers because that's the one I invested with, and so I'm gonna go through a step-by-step tutorial on how to register with them, what are the requirements, and if you already have an account with our brokerage account, with our investment account with JMB, or you can actually purchase stock online. So this is not the only way, and I think this way is more geared for long-term investor like myself. If you are a short-term investor or a day trader, or you intend to be a day trader, I think you would want to go one additional step after registering one of the brokers and signed up with the JA Trader Pro platform, so you can see live market data as you execute your trades. So this tutorial is really targeting long-term investors. So let's just kind of jump over to the JMB website and see what the requirements are if you're a new investor or you're thinking of opening an investment account. Okay, so So now we're at the JMB website. You could navigate to personal and click on the open account link. What we're interested in opening a investment account. And so if you are a new client, I mean, these are the requirements, or these are the steps you will need to complete in order to open a new account with JMB, to open an investment account with JMB. Let's expand each one of these and see what's included. So the first step is, I guess you have two account options. If you want to open an investment account, which is what I'm interested in, which is what this tutorial is gonna cover. I guess the first step is you gotta download this client information form, complete it, and pretty much is just your as I said, client information, pretty self-explanatory. And the risk tolerance form, I guess it shows how risk averse you are, how much risk you can afford to take on based on a couple of different important points. So first it looks at your demographic need. What is your age? What is your age, your current yearly income, and do you have persons financially depending on you? So all that is going to be important to how much you can invest and what you're willing to risk. Your investment knowledge and long-term well target, and your financial strength and financial obligations. Let's go back to step one. After you complete all these forms, you will need to submit that with one piece of valid identification, two references, a tax identification number, or TRN as most people know it, or social security. I guess if you're living abroad, you can actually submit your social security, and the source of fund. So I guess whether you're self-employed or you're an employee of some company, you'd have to submit some documentation saying that this is where you generate your money from, and proof of residential address. Let's move on to the second step. So once you complete all the documentation, or once you complete all the required form and have all the required documents, you could send JMB an email to this email address here, along with the completed form, risk tolerance, and the portfolio advisory service form. Once you've done that, let's move on to step 3. So here they're pretty much telling you that they will reach out to you after, I guess, within 2 business days to have financial planning conversation and get to the next step on how to complete your account opening process. So I mean, based on this, it seems like you don't even have to be local. So if you're living overseas, I mean, which are my target audience, I mean the Jamaican living abroad, you could actually open an account with JMB. At the time I was actually doing my account, this wasn't even an option, so that's really good news. So assume that you've opened an account already and you have your investment account and you want to buy some stocks.